Hi guys, it's Surbi and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about my top 5 current favorite foundations, and I have kept the list very small. So some of the foundation are my holy grail foundations while some are new to my list. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the very first foundation today in my list is this NYKAA Skin Shield Anti-Pollution Foundation, and that's how it looks like. It retails for rupees 7.99 for 30 ml of quantity, and it gives you a medium to buildable coverage. You can build it up if you want a full coverage out of this. So that's a good part about it. And if we talk about the finish of this foundation, it gives you a very luminous effect. So if you're one of those who are looking for a natural glow in their foundation, you can go for this one because it gives you a luminosity. The only drawback is that the shade range is not that vast. It only has 15 shades. So I would just recommend you to choose your shade very carefully. The second foundation in my list today is one of my favorite foundation. It's my best friend because it was there with me throughout my struggle with acne. This is none other than L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Stay Foundation. Oh my god, what can I say about this? It is an amazing foundation with a very good price range. I think it retails between 11 to 1200. I'm not sure. I'll mention the price somewhere here. So do check that out. And it gives you a matte finish and the consistency is a little thick. So I would just recommend you to use a beauty sponge or a blender with it. And it's a full coverage foundation, but it does not give you that mask effect which other foundation gives. This foundation has SPF 20, and I would highly recommend this foundation to people who are struggling with acne and redness and marks because it works on them like nobody's business. The only drawback is that it's a little too dry for the dry skin type people. So if you want to use this foundation, just prep your skin well, moisturize well, and you'll be good to go. So the next foundation in my list today is from Bodyshop. This is their matte clay skin clarifying foundation, and that's how it looks like. It retails for rupees 12.99 for 30 ml, and the best part about this foundation is that it contains purifying tea tree and mattifying clay. So this foundation is best for people with oily, acne prone and sensitive skin type like mine. So this foundation is almost over because I use it that much. And also this foundation gives you a medium to full coverage. You can always build it up according to your need. And if we talk about the finish, it gives you a very matte finish without making you feel very dry or cakey. And one more thing I've realized about this foundation is that the initial 10-15 minutes while you apply this foundation feels a little dry, but after 10-15 minutes the foundation gives you a very matte, beautiful and hydrated finish. So that's the only con about this foundation, is that the shade range is not at all vast. So I would highly recommend you people to go to the Bodyshop store, swatch your shade and then buy it. So the second last foundation in my list today is from a high-end range. This is one of my favorite brands in India. This is a cult beauty brand which is MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and that's how the container looks like. This foundation is really close to my heart because this is the first ever foundation that I started using. So the foundation almost retails for rupees 3000, and if we talk about the finish is pretty normal, not too dewy, not too matte. So it comes somewhere in between, and it caters to all the skin types, be it oily, dry or normal. And if I talk about the coverage, it's a buildable foundation. You can build it to a full coverage foundation. If we talk about the shade range, there are more than 40 shades in the range, so that's the best part about this foundation. The last but not the least in my list today is this baby from Dior. This is their Dior Forever Glow, and that's how the container looks like. Please ignore the cap because the cap is actually broken, and this is the pump right here. So this foundation retails for rupees 5000, which I know is quite costly, but then the brand and the foundation is totally worth it. It's a very good foundation, suits all the skin types, and this foundation is even better for people with mature skin because it gives you a very lifted and luminous look. The foundation gives a very radiant and natural look to your face. It almost looks like that you're wearing nothing. It almost looks like your skin. So that's the best part. If I talk about the coverage of the foundation, it's a medium to full coverage foundation. You can always build it up. The consistency of the foundation is not too thick or not too thin, so you can choose either a brush or a sponge. That totally depends on you. If I talk about the con, the shade range again is not so vast, so I would highly recommend that you go to the store, choose your foundation, swatch it and then invest in it. Alright guys, so these were the foundation that made it to my top 5 list. I hope you liked the video. Do let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite foundation among these. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.